Maya's Gourmet Popcorn is certainly a unique business. Of course, it's delicious. Maya's Gourmet Popcorn started out as a high school entrepreneurship project. I had the opportunity to guide students into what it means to be an entrepreneur, and they happened to choose my popcorn as one of their ideas for a business. And so it began with them selling popcorn at football games and basketball games. And after COVID came and closed things down, I had the idea to restart the business. We actually started out in a small cart, like a cart that you would see in the middle of a mall. And that was where we began, selling popcorn balls on a stick. There was a space that I could see directly in front of me from the cart that I was sitting at that was like the perfect corner location. And I was like, you know what, next year, Lord, I want that space. Sure enough, when it came time to sign a lease for the next year, instead of the cart, we asked for that empty space. Intended to only be in that space for just the holiday season, just the November through New Year's Eve. We got to the end of that little month-long run. I talked to my husband, I said, you know what, I think we should just stay. And we were actually in that location for 2 years. Wouldn't you know, things happen, and the store next to us decided to buy out our end of the store. So we had to move. And the spaces that were offered to us were not the ones that we were interested in. They ended up putting us kind of further down the hall, which is not as heavily traveled. And we knew that that space would not sustain us based on what we had seen in our business before. But as you know, God comes through, and we were able to find out that there was actually an opportunity for businesses to rent space inside of Walmart. On a whim, just kind of made a phone call and was wondering, how do you get into Walmart? I actually got denied the first time that I applied. And wouldn't you know, someone connected me with another person and said, you know, talk to her and see what she can do for you. She was actually leaving her position at Walmart, but said, you know, if you want to get in, I'll help you get in. We had to move fast, but it has been a whirlwind, but it has been a huge blessing. Being in here inside of Walmart, we have introduced our popcorn to a whole nother set of people that never would have seen us inside the Columbia Mall. Having the seed grant allowed us to get equipment that's commercial grade that can handle the level of popcorn that we have to make. If this was just regular kitchen equipment, like that original air popper we were using, like a kitchen air popper to pop popcorn, we would have probably gone through about 5 or 6 of those if we were having to make popcorn with a traditional kitchen air popper. Having the commercial grade allows us to, you know, run that machine hours on end and have the efficiency to create the popcorn that we make. We recently did the Veterans United event. We sold about 1,000 cones of popcorn. We had 2 stores open that same day. We were open here at Walmart and in the mall, and had the event at Veterans United. Without that equipment from the Seed Grant, there's no way we could have done all 3. Having gotten this space here inside of Walmart, we know that there's certainly an interest for this particular business inside of Walmart. And so it's been mentioned to us a few times about putting this popcorn business in multiple Walmarts. So 5 years from now, you'll see Maya's Popcorn in many more locations.